if only you knew what it took to get to this day. But we thank God we're moving. So yeah, we're here and we are in Ghana.
So yeah, we've had like loads of people asking questions about our move to Ghana, why we decided to move to Ghana, what the move's been like so far, what we're enjoying about moving to Ghana, what we're maybe not enjoying about it so far. So yeah, we're super excited to just delve into it. We're going to dive into like loads of videos. We're going to be able to show a side to Ghana that maybe a lot of people haven't seen. And also just give our insights, our unique insights from our perspective.
Yeah, definitely. And I thought the best way to do this for like our first video was to list 5 things about why we moved to Ghana. So here we go. Number 1, the sun. So we were both born and raised in London, England, and I actually really love London. I love it so much. But the one...
It's a bit overrated though, a little bit.
Okay, yeah, okay. If you say so. But the one thing that is just annoying is the rain and the gloom, and it literally is just great.
Borderline depressive.
It's great, yeah. And we have this thing like, is it like Blue Monday or something?
I think it's something Tuesday. It's like the first Tuesday in Feb or January. Or
Something like that, where there's like everyone's depressed or so. Anyways, it's just really dark and gloomy. And I noticed that we all book holidays, we all go on holidays to enjoy the sun, and there must be joy that comes from that. I'm sure there's some science behind it.
I think it's like the vitamin D.
Yeah,
there's positive.
It makes such a big difference. Like my skin, my hair, I just feel enriched, you know. But yeah, the sun. I think why not? Hey, why not? Let's just enjoy it whilst we can. It's a great opportunity, so go for it.
And point number 2, I'm trying to do this like exaggerated loud talking because it's not really me, but I'm going to do it.
You're doing a good job, babe.
Thank you, babe. She's better at me than this stuff. But anyway, point number 2 is to know our roots, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I think, so for me, like my tree isn't great. So my mum is from the Ada side of Ghana. My dad is from the Kan Ashanti side of Ghana. So they naturally speak different dialects, even though my mum speaks fluent Tree. So like growing up, we didn't really even learn a language. Like we weren't strict on learning a language. And I feel like I felt a disconnect from my culture as a result. And then I look at Sienna, our daughter, who's another generation removed. And then I just have that fear that if we're already a little bit disconnected, how far removed would she be? So for me, I think another important reason we did make this move was so that we understand our roots, we understand where we come from, we learn our language, learn our dialect, so that I can stop saying "me tree any there," which means my tree is not good. It's not good. So I can stop saying that and can actually learn the language. So yeah, knowing our roots is definitely a key reason why we moved.
Definitely. And for those that don't know about me, I'm half Jamaican, half Ghanaian.
Well, go on.
So my mum is from Ghana, and so I've been here a few times. I know what it's like, but I cannot speak any of the language at all.
She's worse than me, and I'm not good.
I'm dreadful. When people ask me, I'm like Debbie, and like that is even really bad. So I thought, do you know what? Let me just come embrace myself and the culture. And Sienna also, we all know young children pick up languages so much more faster. So my hope is that she picks it up quickly and she becomes fluent in it, to the point I'll be like, go and translate for me, because it'll be a story.
But you will learn it as well.
I will learn as well, babe. I will learn as well. But also, just my culture, like to understand where I come from, which I feel like a lot of people can relate to. So.
And we definitely have to do holidays in Jamaica because it's my favourite place on the planet.
Jamaica's beautiful. If you haven't been, guys.
Yeah, man, wild one. Alright, next point.
Number 3, the opportunities. Ghana is growing. Ghana is booming. Ghana is just going from strength to strength. Like, if you haven't heard about Ghana recently, then you must have been under a rock, because we had the year of the return. Everyone and their cousin and their auntie and their mom and their dog was in Ghana partying, enjoying, you know, taking in the culture. It didn't matter where you came from. It was like booming. So Ghana is thriving. Also, people are coming here, realizing the potential and seeing that you can start a business and it can thrive, and you can start it with small startup costs as well, which I know a lot of entrepreneurs have issues with. Also, there's land, there's investment, there's property. So for all us young people that are, you know, making money and want to see our money grow and do things with it, there'll be more videos to cover this, but there's just so much here in Ghana.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Like, so we were successful in London. Claudia worked for PwC, one of the big four. I run a company called Vitae London, a watch brand, which is doing really, really well. So it's not that we were necessarily even struggling in London, but I just felt like there was always this like glass ceiling or this cap. Whereas out here, I just feel like there are no limits. I feel like even with a small amount of money, as you said, you can acquire a bit of land and start farming, or there's just so many pockets of little opportunities that you just wouldn't get in London. So that's definitely a key reason why we moved over.
Definitely a key reason, and there'll be more videos about how people can get involved and invest in places like Ghana. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, make sure you click the bell so you get notifications.
She's good at this.
Okay. Number 4, school and education. So I grew up, like I said, in London. I'm very thankful for the education I had, but my mum had to pay for private tuition for me throughout the majority of my education, because I didn't go to a fee-paying school. I didn't go to a grammar school. I went to, you know, normal state school, and it wasn't amazing. It wasn't amazing. There were multiple reasons for that, but that'll be a whole other video. And the moment I became a mum, for those that know me, I have been fully like, okay, what are we doing about our daughter's education?
That's why she's a genius.
she's literally a genius, if you've met her. And so I thought, what's the best route for her? And it has always been private schooling, I think. People have their viewpoints on this, which I'm more than happy to discuss. But for me personally, that's kind of the route I wanted to take. So after discussions with my husband and people around me, people that have been to different types of schools and what they've done with their children, we were looking in London and seeing what options were there. But in Ghana, there are amazing private international schools that, from no matter where you are from in the world, whether it be America, Germany, England, they have that curriculum here in Ghana, so you don't feel like my child's missing out on anything. And also, it's actually a good price bracket. You have the expensive ones, every country has that, but like, for example, I know for a fact in London, nursery would be £1,000 a month, give or take. Here, you're looking at 6,000 for the year. And that is a private international school with such high standards. So there'll be more videos covering that. Also, the education side of things. There's so many young families out there that are probably wondering, why would I move to Ghana when there's kids I have to think about?
So if you want to know more about schools, make sure you subscribe and you press the bell. Which side is the bell, John? This side or that side?
I don't know, we'll figure it out.
Make sure you press the bell so you know when we release those
Wow,
videos.
I'm really learning.
Come on, man, I could do this.
Okay, we level up.
I could do it. And reason number 5, we would say, is cost of living. One of the major benefits of being out here is the cost of living is a lot less. And I think that frees you up to use your money to do other things. It frees you up to make those investments. It frees you up to take your daughter to the good schools, etc.
Yeah.
So yeah, the cost of living is a lot less here. For the money we were paying in London, for even less than that, we can also have on top of that a nanny, we can have a driver, we can have more of a team and infrastructure around us to build what we're doing. We've even got a legend here today, Buenorte, filming us. So it's like, it just gives us that freedom and flexibility to bring on board a team to take things to that next level. Whereas in London, it's like the more money you make, the tax bracket gets ridiculous. It's just it always felt tight to me. It always felt like you're forced into this place where you have to live from paycheck to paycheck. Whereas here, I just feel like that sense of freedom, that sense of more movement, more wiggle room, to be able to do what we really want to do with our money.
Yeah, 100%. Like, so I'm an accountant. Money, I speak numbers. I love talking money. Us, my husband. I want to give me the price. Then we know where we're going. Then we know what's happening next. And so, for me, the selling point, if I'm going to be honest, that he got me over from London to Ghana was the fact that he was like, this is the price of a nanny, and this is the price of the school, and this is, and I was like, okay, so now you're speaking my language and we can actually discuss these things.
So anyone out there who's trying to convince your wife to come over to Ghana, you just have to understand the language they speak.
Their love language.
My wife speaks the language of finance, and that's what I use.
Is this husband tips?
Yeah, this is just some husband tips. So if you're trying to convince them to move over, to make a difference, just align your vision and what you're trying to build, where you're trying to go, i.e. Ghana, align it with the language they speak, what they love, and then it's going to be easy. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be easy.
You definitely won me over with that. Back to what we were saying. So for guys that already follow us on Instagram, you would have seen that in my stories, I would have posted about getting my hair done, doing my daughter's hair, and the cost of it, and then the comparison of that to London. I find this very interesting. There's just so many different reasons why, but that's I feel like that's my thing. Like, hey, this thing is £5 here and it's £50 there. We need to talk. So
I feel like you're going to be doing that every week now.
Yeah, 100%. That's so me. So cost of living, whether it be food, hair, fashion, whatever it is, whatever you like. Actually, in fact, leave comments so that we know what you want to understand in terms of the comparison, because then I'll be able to give you that information. So yeah, cost of living is definitely one of the top 5.
So those are the 5 reasons, well, 5 of the reasons we moved to Ghana. I think we'll probably release another video, maybe releasing another 5 why we moved. And we've got so much content to come. So yeah, keep following us on this journey, and thanks so much for having a listen.
Definitely. And guys, we're going to be visiting restaurants, tourist attractions, local attractions. So please subscribe to our channel, click the bell so you get the notifications, comment and share, because it'll be so great to get the good news. The good news. it'll be so great to get this information out to people, because I think personally everyone just needs to move to Ghana, so then I don't have to miss anyone. But yeah, that's
what she said.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.
Which phone is that?
My laptop.
Why is your laptop ringing, huh? Put your laptop on silent. Nah, you're in trouble. Keep filming. I want everyone to know her laptop went off. What is this? Who was it? You're right. Tunica, bring the camera back to me. Wait, is it back to me? Yep. Tunica, you just interrupted our film. I know you're watching this video. I just want to say I'm upset. I'm disappointed. The only way you can make me happy and make it up to me is maybe wire me a grand. Okay.